Hey friends, today we are going to be creating this cute little chick. So all you need is your pencils, some crayons, and a black marker to outline. Okay, so I am not going to outline for you guys. However, you're going to be using a pencil to start with, and then you are going to outline your drawing. I'm going to be using a marker all the way through just to show you guys how to do this and see it very clearly. So the first thing we're going to draw is the bottom of our Easter egg, which our chick will be popping out of. So we want to do a nice curve like so. Once you are done doing that, you are going to go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And obviously, if I am going too fast, just please pause the video if you need some more time. Now, once you are done doing that, you're going to create the body of your chick. You're going to bring it up like that and up on the other side. Two little curves coming from the Easter egg up. Now we're going to create a cute little head. So we're going to draw a round circle / oval shape right on top of that. Once you are done, we are going to create the beak of our chick and the eyes. Two circles above. Now feel free to add eyelashes if you want to. I'm not going to for this tutorial, but if you would like to at home, you're more than welcome to. Obviously, it is your chick, so whatever you want to do. Now we're going to create the wings. So we're going to go out a couple times, kind of like a Christmas tree almost, and let his wings kind of flap out. And we want to create the Easter egg effect on top. So we're just going to add the Easter egg going up and around. Now, if you make a mistake, who cares, right? No art is perfect. That's what makes it special. So now, once you're done, you are going to make your Easter egg look more like an Easter egg. So maybe you want to add some dots or some squiggles. I'm going to add some dots and some dots here. And I'm going to draw a line, like a curved line, so it kind of gives it a more of an effect of an Easter egg. And then you can do some more dots if you want. You can even add a little squiggle in there if you feel you want to. Whatever you want, it is your Easter egg. Make it yours. Now, let's talk about the background. We want to add some grass, but we want to make sure that our grass is a little bit above where our Easter egg is so that it doesn't look like our Easter egg is floating up in the air. So we're going to go like this, do some random little squiggles back and forth. And again, I know I've said this before, but if you need to, just pause the video if I am going a little too fast for you, or press rewind if you need to. Now, I'd like to add some flowers into the side, so I'm going to draw some flowers. Now, if you want, you can pause the video now and outline your chick. But if you don't feel like it, you can get your crayons and you can start coloring. So the first thing I'm going to color is my main part of my piece, which is my chick. I'm going to get my yellow crayon and I'm going to start coloring. I'm just going to move this camera down a little bit so that you guys can see what I am coloring. So I'm going to color in the lines, small strokes back and forth, up and down, left to right, making sure it's nice and neat. Now, again, you can color light, you can color a little darker. I tend to go a little heavy with the hand, so now I'm going to color the other wing. And I'm going to go ahead and color my chick's head. Go back in, make sure there's no white so that it really pops out and stands out. Now, you can color the beak orange. And then you can color the eyes, whatever color you choose. I'm going to color them a nice dark green so that they pop out. Okay, now once you're done doing that, we're going to go in and we're going to start coloring our Easter egg. So I'm going to take a pink and I'm going to color in, I'm actually going to do the polka dots first. I'm going to color the polka dots like a nice fuchsia color, nice and bright. And I'm going to go around like that. And I'm actually going to color another part of my Easter egg with that same color so that it kind of ties in together. Now I'm going to take a pink and go around. Again, you can use whatever you want. I tend to use a lot more pastels because that's what you see a lot on Easter eggs. But again, you can do whatever color you decide. Now I'm going to get a nice blue color in over here. I'm going to color in up here. I'm actually going to make my dots on the top of my Easter egg. Sorry, my camera wasn't up there. And the bottom so that they kind of match. So it looks like it was like cracked open, even though this one's a little bit smaller, but whatever. So I'm going to draw color in my dots. And then I'm going to color in behind those dots. Now, I'm going to color the bottom part. So I'm actually going to use, let's see what we got. I have this cute little green color. And I'm just going to use this blue again because I really do like this blue. I think it's a nice, pretty blue. So once you are done, we're going to color the grass and the flowers. So I am going to color the flowers first. I'm going to color the middle part yellow. And then I'm going to take, I'm going to do a red color. I like red. Do a red flower. And don't go crazy if you don't get it all the way in the lines. It's okay to make mistakes. We all make mistakes, right? And then I'm going to take a nice purple. I love a good purple. And I'm going to color in the other flower using that purple. Now you can either get a light green or a dark green, or you could even use both, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to color in the stems and petals of my flowers using a dark green, just kind of outlining around those colors. And then I'm going to do the same on the other side. And now I'm actually going to outline the parts of the grass here with a dark green, just so it kind of pops out. You know what? Instead of doing that lighter green, I'm just going to stick with the darker green. I changed my mind. I'm going to go like this and just color nice and light in the grassy area. Like I said in the last video, you can always use another piece of paper to put underneath if you don't want to draw on the tables. I'm sure your parents would appreciate you doing that. And you can just kind of like outline or color. And if you go off, it doesn't really matter because you're coloring on another piece of paper. So keep going and going and going. Bigger areas like this, it's always nicer to do big strokes. I'm going to move my camera back up just so that you can see the full effect of my picture because I'm almost done. So I'm just going to go in a little bit more and just color a little bit more green so that it's not just a lot of white. Kind of add some texture to it a little bit. I'm going to color in those petals of my beautiful flowers. And then I'm going to take a nice light blue and I am going to first put all these crayons away because I don't need them anymore. And then I'm going to color the background. Now I have my short little dimpy crayon right here, but it's okay because it works just as good as any other crayon. And I'm going to go over those edges like that. And I'm going to keep doing large strokes until I get towards the check. And then I'm going to stop. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to go around those shapes so that those colors don't blend together and that my blue doesn't go over my check. I'm going to do the same thing going through over here and down over here. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Do it nice and large, going out. And then go in. Oh, made a mistake. Look, no big deal. Oh, did it again. Try to take your time. Keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You got a trick. Make sure you go a little slower. And then again, like I said before, just make sure when you're by the flowers that you're not going over them because it will kind of fade and blend together and you don't want that. A little piece that's popping out over here, which I want to show the blue. And then over here. And there you have it. Your own little chick Easter egg. And that's it. Once you're done, don't forget if your parents have an Instagram to tag Christy Creates That. Hashtag KRISTY CREATES THAT. Because I would love to see your beautiful creations. Like and subscribe to my channel and leave a comment below if you've done it. Thanks for watching. Come back soon.